Colors. I'm Colors. Today we're going to be doing an adorable Christmas tree gnome named Tinsel. And this is what he looks like. He's really cute and it doesn't take any time at all to make. So come and join us today and we'll get started. First thing you need to get from Amazon is this Christmas tree party hat. If you look on there, you'll find this exact hat with the gold star and the same decorations on there. I looked just yesterday and made sure they're still on there. So just go to Amazon Christmas tree party hat and you'll find this. Get that delivered overnight probably. And then you want to have a beard. I'm using a green beard that's 4 inches by 5 inches long. 5 inches this way. And I measure on the canvas on the back. That's where I get my numbers from. Then we're going to use a 3 by 6 inch piece of felt for his shoes, boots, and 2 of these rollers from Dollar Tree. I have their little tag here. They're hair rollers from Dollar Tree, 6 inch hair rollers. I'm going to put those in his arms. We need 2 of those. We need 3 of these gold Christmas ornaments. They come in a tube like this from Dollar Tree. It's a long tube. I've used all the gold ones up and the red ones are left. There's 15 balls in each, 15 ornaments in each tube. So that's how you find those. And we're going to use 3 on this gnome today. And then we're going to need a 10 by 15 inch piece of fleece, 2 of them. 10 by 15 inch fleece for the inside of the body of the tree. And then 2 8 by 11 inch pieces, or I'm sorry, 1 8 by 11 inch piece for the arms of the green fleece. And then you're going to need an 18 inch piece of the tinsel trim, which I got from this extra hat that I had from Dollar Tree, and I took the trim right off the bottom, and now I have a bunch of red trim I can use on something else. I just had this extra hat that I wasn't going to use on anything, so that was a good thing to find. We're going to use that. We're going to use some white or some flat marbles, some rubber bands, and some polyester fiberfill, and the jute to tie it off, scissors, hairspray, and your glue gun. So that's all we're going to need to make him. It's not a long project. It comes together really quickly, and he's really adorable. He's worth the effort. One more thing. I forgot to tell you about this fancy little ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree. We're going to be using that as well. So if you could find that or something like that, we'll be using it around the bottom of his arms. So I'll be right back to get started. So how we want to get started is to take that 10 by 15 inch piece, the 2 pieces that are 10 by 15 inch. And what I did was I laid the Christmas tree hat right on the middle of it because I want this to fit inside. So I laid it right on there and I made my lines going that way all the way up. And we can do that. I made them a little bit wide to allow for the seam. And just go right up like that. We're allowing for the fact that it's going to be glued and then turned the right side out, and so we're going to have to have a little space there. So that's about what we're going to use to make the insert for inside him. So I'm going to take these pieces of tape off. So that's what I have that I'm working with. I'm going to start down here at the corner and go right along there, like that. And that's what we're gonna glue to go inside. So what we want to do is glue these 3 sides and leave the top open. So I'll do mine and I'll be right back with you. I've glued all the 3 sides and I've left the top open, and I want to turn it right side out. Like that. And then what we want to do is put some marbles in the bottom of it. I get my marbles on Amazon too. You can get them 5 pounds at a time on there. £5 of that's a normal hobbyist quite a long time. Get like that. That feels good to me. And then we want to take and put some polyester fiberfill in there. Fill this right up with polyester fiberfill, and I'll be right back with you. Got mine all filled up. That's about how it looks. And we're gonna glue the top together. So I just want to put some glue on the corner here, work my way out, and then just hold that together. Let that set up a little bit. And I'll work my way across and I'll have that glued. I'll be right back with you. Next, we're going to take the 3x6 piece for the shoes or boots, and we're going to attach those. Let's make them first. Just fold that in half like that. You just want to cut right around like this. And then you just cut a little bit there. Get the shape just right. And that's what we do. Pretty easy. Take them like that. And we'll put them right in the middle of our piece here. We'll put glue on the back. And just set it right down in there. Like that. You can hardly see these once it's finished, but I still wanted to add them. Okay, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take out the 8x11" piece for the arms. You want to take that and fold it in half. The piece of trim here, if you cut this on the edge of the fabric, you'll have this little edge piece here, which I like to have for the arms. And then we'll just cut it in half. like that, and then use each piece for the arms. We'll want to go ahead and turn the trim piece towards the table and then glue this up. I'm going to do this piece and then I'll finish with this piece. You want to take your arm, and I made one up, looks like this. This is what we're going to make now. You want to take it and turn it right side out. And we're going to fill it with some polyester fiberfill. Want to take the roller that I told you about at the beginning and just put it down where the seam is inside. Push it down there. Like that. And then we could take the raw edge, put a rubber band around it. This is the part that we're going to attach it to the gnome. Like that, and we'll tie some jute around it. Trim that off a little bit. And then back to this end, we want to take our ornament and just make about a quarter size of the roundness of a quarter. Go around like that, a little bit on the tip. And then we're going to put it down inside the bottom of the sleeve. Hold the fleece up onto the glue and let that finish. So we got the ornament on there, and the last thing we want to do is put the ribbon on. So you just want to start by putting a little bit of glue right here on the seam, like that. Just laying that into it very carefully. My low temperature glue gun saved the day, because if that was just a normal glue gun, I probably would have just burned myself. So you just want to roll it all the way around to the glue again. And cut it right over the seam a little bit. And you probably won't have to put any more glue on there. So that arm is finished and ready to go on. We'll take our bottom now And we're going to take the Christmas tree hat and we're going to put some stuffing in the top of it. I can put stuffing all the way down to here, maybe about 6 inches. That's where the hat will be. That's where the part that we'll use for the hat. And you want to put it on like that with your star going to the front. Be like that. And then we're going to work all of our pieces in. So what we want to do is put some glue on. You can see what I'm doing here. We'll put some glue on this all the way around the top. We want to hold the Christmas tree hat on here now. We'll put it right on there with the star coming out the front. And we'll let that finish. Now it's time to put the nose on. And you want to measure from the top of the star all the way down about 8 inches. And you want to take your scissors and just cut yourself a spot there, a little spot that the nose can go in. Like that. And we're going to glue it right in there like that. Make sure it's big enough. I think we're going to do a little bit bigger. That'll be good. And that's where we're going to put the nose. So let me put some glue on that. And we're going to put it right in there. Twist it in there. And I'm going to hold that. Next thing you want to do is take your 4 by 5 inch beard. Oops, didn't want to go. And cut a 1 inch slit in the top of your beard. Like that. Because we want it to go around the nose up here. Like that. And then we're going to glue both sides. Make sure it fits tightly up there. On both sides. You don't want to see any opening right there. So then we're going to glue one side and then the other side. I'll do mine and I'll be right back with you. So the next thing we want to do is take this white trim that I got off the little Santa hat, and we're going to take it. This is an 18-inch piece. We're going to take it and start right the center in the front like that. And what we want to do is go around the top of the beard. Get around the top of the beard, glue this down. And then we're going to just glue it on the top of the beard all the way around to the back. And that's the bottom of his hat, basically. So I've got this where I want it. Put a piece of glue in there, like that. and then I'll cut it. So let me let this all set up, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so we've been busy here. I straightened out his hair a little bit with my comb and styled it how I wanted it, and then I sprayed it with some hairspray. That's one thing you can do. And the other thing I did over here was put one of the arms on, and I'm going to take you to the other side and do the same thing with this arm. So we'll go around here. I want to make sure when I put my arm on that my seam side is down. Put that seam side down. We don't want to be looking at that on the top. And you want to come down. I came down about maybe 3/4 to an inch from the hat trim there. And I have some pretty good scissors here that will cut this for me. Usually it will grab right a hold there. There it goes. You just want to make a slit in there, a little bit bigger than that. Like that. And then test it out, make sure it's going to be big enough. You don't want all the glue to end up on the outside, so you want it to be, make sure that it's a good size hole. I think I'm going to make mine a little bigger. Then you want to take your glue and put it all around the bottom of your sleeve, your arm. And then you just want to get that hole ready. Put it right in there. With your seam side down. Now it's in there, we're going to let it set up, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, we're finished now. We've got our 2 tinsels here. They're really cute, and I hope you get a chance to make one. If you like our video today, make sure to like, and if you want to see more videos like this, make sure to subscribe.